Good morning. How you doing? So, it's early Sunday morning, and I've been really stressing about getting yard work done around here, and the grass has been a real issue. Since you may know that my lawn tractor is having some engine problems, and still trying to get that sorted out. But in the meantime, my grass is still growing. So I'm at least wanted to focus and be able to take care of the front yard because, the whole curb appeal thing, the HOAs, homeowners out there association, and I don't want any problems with anybody. I haven't been here that long yet. So yesterday while I was at the Walmart, I seen this clearance item, and it's the 40-volt cordless system, all powered, no gas, no oil. I don't have to mess with any of that with this new machine. So I wanted to go ahead and pick it up and give it a shot. And since it was on clearance, I knew it wasn't going to hurt that much. So let's get it opened up and take a look at what we got so we can get started on that front yard before that sun comes out. Here we go. All right, let's get her up. One of the things I noticed is that there's no mention of any tools needed to assemble this, so I'm going to assume that it's going to be mostly, big handle turns and tighten type thing. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be your side discard panel. Discard, that's it. Alright, here. Come on over here and take a look at what we got. That looks pretty good in the box. Everything there. And yep, doesn't look like it's gonna take any assembly. That's a good thing. So let me go ahead. So far here we got the looks like the charger, the heart charging station that comes with it, which is gonna come in very handy, I'm sure. Let's see what we can do about getting this thing out of here. Might be best to sit it on the ground or closer to it. There goes the battery. So got that there with the charging station. Alright. See if we can get it out of the box. Hard to get it. Now, let's see. What do we got here, huh? Not bad. A little sleek looking machine, huh? Get some of this hardware out of there. Cardboard out of the hardware, rather. Yeah, like I figured it's gonna be uh, pretty much your lock-in handle type thing. Screw it in, tighten them in. Yeah, once it gets there. Hold on. Cut there. So what do you think? It's not a bad looking little piece of machinery, is it? Got a real sleek design. You know, everything is there. Let me give you a quick look around some of these features. One thing I was must warn you is always be careful when you're handling these parts, even though you're just pretty much assembling or whatever, because they do still hold a certain amount of danger. I was just sitting here and trying to get my the bars here tightened in, and I had my hand on there, and I had no idea, but I wasn't holding the top part of it, and it swung down, and my finger got caught in there, and yeah, that that that, that happened. So yeah, I'm just want to warn you. Okay. All right. Yeah, like I said, you got mostly hand tightened areas on here to get the bar assembled, and then you got your controls up there, and here's your height adjustment. And I'm gonna say that under this area here somewhere is probably where the battery's gonna go. So let's go ahead and see if we can. Yeah, that's where it's gonna go exactly. So we'll go ahead and get this assembled and see if the battery has a charge already. If so, we'll be able to jump right on that front yard. If not, it might be a minute. All right. I'm gonna say that I really doubt that this is gonna come charged because it's a lithium battery, and transporting lithium batteries, there's no way they're gonna have it charged, especially with the reputation of the lithium battery. So we'll see. We'll see. It's a big one, big 40 volt. All right, let's get her in there. You know what? I think I better get this thing down on the ground before I go putting any power on it. Hold on. Alright. Not sure exactly how this is supposed to go in, but I do see that the teeth are down there on the bottom. I'm going to say probably slides in. Something like that. Alright. How one of these starts up if you've never done it before, because I've never owned one of these before, so this is all new to me. But according to the instructions, and the battery did come with a charge, it seems. Okay, so yeah, they want you to push and hold this button at the same time pulling the lever, one of these levers, either one. So let's try that. And I'll show you just how quiet this thing is. You ready? I'm starting the lawnmower, y'all. Starting the lawnmower. You hear that? That's what it's gonna sound like cutting the grass. All right, let's get it out there. All right. Let's come out here and take a look at this front yard real quick. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's pretty overgrown right now. Looks like my grandson went and put his basketball goal down this morning because, well, we had some pretty high winds come through here last night. So, wanted to make sure that that didn't get damaged again. All right, let's give this thing a whirl and see how it does on the yard. That is it's doing pretty good. About what a normal lawnmower would do. And a lot quieter. No smoke, no emissions into the air. That's a good thing. See, when the grass gets a little high, it kind of slows down. It's even cut off in the higher areas because I have it set so low. But to me, that's okay because it actually safeguards it from too much stress on that motor. Overall, I would say, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I think it's going to get the front yard done okay, with less problems. Let's see if the battery's charged fully enough to make it. We'll see. So yeah, I was wrong. The battery did come with a charge. It was a low charge, but I wouldn't have suspected that, especially with the reputation that the lithium batteries had over time lately. So while that is over here on the charger, I just want to say that I think I may be going green on the subject of lawn mowing in the future. I see it being fairly cost effective and really efficient and a lot less hassle. Yeah, a lot less hassle. Yeah, I definitely would say I'm going green on that. All right, let's get this. So yeah, as I suspected, it came with a low charge, but not a full charge. I'm surprised it came charged at all. So yeah, I was able to give you a sample of how it cut and how it ran. So, but it's charging now. It's in the blinking stage, so it'll take a while, I'm sure. But overall, I'd say pretty good little machine. Did a pretty good little job out there so far. I'm pretty happy with it. All right, see you on the next one. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. Okay, so tomorrow I plan on getting up early before it hits 100 degrees outside. Do a box opening on that 40 volt cordless battery operated lawnmower. But for now, we party. See you in the morning. Yeah.